Are Empire Outriders any good? This is a controversial one. Honestly, it's hard to get good footage of them because they do their best work quietly, when enemy lords aren't paying attention and rushing them. Nobody likes them, including the enemy apparently. But let's take a closer look. Please like, subscribe, comment, and consider donating to my Ko-fi page. 3 out of 4 isn't bad, okay? I appreciate it always. Outriders are recruited for 700 gold base, with 60 models and 5,340 HP spread between them on Ultra. Armor is 30 or Pistolier level. Leadership is 50, which isn't much, and speed is 84, which is only a little below Pistoliers. You'll see the problem later. Melee attack is 18 with an attack interval of 5.1, a sort of cavalry pace which is painfully slow. But that's old school cav for you. Melee defense is 14, so it's similarly awful and you just do not want to be stuck in melee. Weapon strength is 24, with 21 base damage and 3 AP, so they do damage as if they're warhounds. Charge bonus is 12, which is just not good for a cav unit, but remember, they're missile cavalry. Worth noting is that mass is 700, so just barreling into light infantry is not without effect. What about the ranged? Hear the whole thing out. Ammunition is 20 volleys, which doesn't seem bad. Range is 130, which is okay-ish, but these are mounted gunners, not handgunners. You can't expect perfection. Missile damage is listed as 30, and here's why. A single hit does 3 base damage and a strong 15 armor piercing, so the shots are extremely slanted toward penetration of armor. You have 1 shot per volley per model, and base reload time is 6. I repeat, 6. So, though their damage is a bit behind real handgunners, and handgunners have 90 models versus 60 here, the Outriders have less than 50% of the reload time of the handgunners, and go through their 20 ammo much faster, front-loading that damage. This also means unbuffed Outriders can easily spend much of the battle empty, but did they do their worth for you with what they had? That is the question. Total accuracy is listed as 20, which is nothing to hang your horse's head in shame about. Calibration distance is 85, so despite the danger, Outriders are much more accurate if they're closer to the enemy. Calibration distance is 1.6, which doesn't sound like much. In fact, it isn't much, so the spread is very low. But that's of little comfort with gunpowder weapons. You need them to actually hit. Let's review from the Pistoliers video really quickly. Fully buffed rank 7 Outriders can have, like, plus 30% ammo, 30% extra missile strength, and 25% better reload time. That's the potential the units have without something else special coming into play. So what about how you use Outriders? This is where the real issue arises. That's because, while they fire whilst moving, they fire in a forward arc. They do not fire 360 degrees. And this is at once the thematic and the maddening side to Outriders. In other words, time spent running away is time not spent shooting. You can do ride-by shooting against a battle line without ever turning, but you cannot shoot behind you or directly to the sides. This is a huge limiting factor and makes them take a lot more micro to use, or you have some very particular workarounds. To wit, if your enemy is larger than man-sized or is airborne, there's nothing stopping you from simply parking your horses behind your front line and staying still. Sure, it's space inefficient, and you'd rather have them skirmishing, but they'll fire over the heads of your infantry in a lot of cases. Probably not if Skaven slaves are marauding your front line, but yeah, are they worth a bullet? Are they? You tell me. On the other hand, in the right situation, things will simply melt to Outriders, such as certain kinds of war chariots. Since your ammunition goes out the window pretty quickly, target selection is even more important. So Outriders are another kind of expendable resource. The issue is finding ways to get their shots off, and sometimes you end up riding late to the fight and just shooting everything in the back. Well, that's how it goes. Keep in mind, they are only 700 base gold to recruit. You don't need to overinvest in them, and sometimes they really help. The thing is, if the situation is better for Pistoliers, go ahead and use Pistoliers. Some of this is faction and army dependent too. That said, wiping out that Morse engine just might save your entire front line. Use Outriders as a scalpel, and you might just cut out video game cancer. Take care, and have fun outriding the stone trolls after you. No, you can't shoot back at them while riding, but it's better than being eaten.
Victory will be ours! Ready to serve! For the Emperor! Ready! Fire! Fire! Outriders! Come on, boy! Yes, sir! ready for war! General, to battle!